Yo, this is Sima, seeing every mission accomplished. No room for weakness, no place for softness. So, continuing with our plan so far, in the last video, I discussed about the Sima trading model. So this is a continuation video for the Sima trading model. The last time we talked about as how to spot the impulse on the chart in order to know which direction that you're gonna be trading for. So we talked about the S, which is the first step in the Sima trading model, which is about to spot the impulse. Okay, spot the impulse and location. Okay, spot the impulse and location. Okay, spot the impulse and location. Today I'm gonna be looking at the second step in the Sima trading model, which is the E. Okay, the E is to establish the areas of interest. Okay, establish the areas of interest. That is the E. All right, so I'm gonna move straight up to this now. So we're looking at E now. So when it comes to establishing the areas of interest, there are important stuff that I look at. Okay, so first of all, from the chart, you can see that we had this impulsive break. Okay, we had the impulse. So with this, you can spot the impulse, and you already know our criteria on how we spot the impulse. Okay, now anytime there is an impulsive move or like a break of structure, there are two major strong areas that the market always gives out every single time. The first is what I call the decisional area. Okay, this is the decisional area because this is where the decisional areas is where the market made decisions to continue the way down or to break the structure. Okay, the decisional area can happen before the break of structure, or it can happen immediately after the break of structure. Okay, so it can happen because from here you can see that the impulse dropped to the downside. Okay, after that the market had to make decision before dropping down further. Okay, so do we accept this break? If we accepted this break, then we're gonna drop down further. Okay, sometimes the decisional areas can happen before the impulsive break of structure. If I come across that pattern, I will let you know. So because this is an area where the market made a decision, it's a very important area that if price returns to that zone again, is gonna go down. All right, so the second area of interest is what I call the extreme area of interest. Why is it an extreme? It is regarded as the extreme because it is at this point that the move actually originated. Okay, because if you look at this, the market moved from here to here and then down here. Okay, so this is where the move to the downside originated. Okay, it is this area that if the market is able to take out these origin areas, then we will start saying that this market is changing direction. Okay, now, so it is only when the market comes to these areas that we look forward to sell. Okay, clearly our bias is to sell because we have spotted the impulse to the downside. Okay, now we have established our areas of interest, which is the decisional areas of interest and the extreme areas of interest. Now, we wait for the market to return to the areas of interest, and we go ahead and make our entry. Okay, so this is just it. Now, if you look at this again, you can tell that the market has also broken. We can spot another breakup structure right here. Okay, so I'm still gonna explain when I get to the marking out liquidity, because we have not even gotten to entry. So now I'm just focusing on how to identify the areas of interest. So the areas of interest is always most of the time associated with some form of struggles between the buyers and the sellers. And I try to identify this in the 15 minutes time frame in order to maintain consistency. All right, now you can see that I have spotted another impulsive break to the downside. And from here, what are the areas of interest? We can see the buyers and sellers struggle that happened here. So this is our decisional areas of interest. Okay, and also this is also another decisional areas of interest. Remember, I said that the decisional areas of interest can happen before the market initiates impulsive break, or it can happen after the impulsive break to initiate a continuation. So we wait for the market to return to the same areas of interest. Okay, now you can see that the market didn't do anything further. The market continued to plunge to the downside. Okay, so now the market has also created another areas of interest. Okay, now this is where we capture the market and then we make our trade again to the downside. Okay, because these are the areas where the market left a struggle.